Hello. You want me to press the options buttons? Let's do that. Oh. Apparently I entered a blocked screen, a blocked scene, so... Oh, no, now we're out of it. Okay, cool. Just keep all my identifying information from being in the stream. That is kind of a neat, no, fam, we don't need to... Okay, so we're doing character creation, I guess. No. Human, elf, dwarf, and Qunari, if I recall correctly, yes? So... You know the deal. You know how human, elf, and dwarf do. Qunari are big human with horns. Race of horned giants. Anything strike out particularly interesting to you? What you cooking? Let's go Qunari. We don't ever get one of the... Okay, so now class. Rogue, archer, warrior... Gotta be mage. Wait. Do I get to edit this fucking character at all? Like, to get hands on this face? No. No, okay, yeah, I did think there was a customization option here somewhere. Customize. Oh, there's preset heads. Yeah, go with the non-horned one of the horned characters. You get 4 horns. You know what? I think we might have picked the wrong... Yes, put me out of the start menu. I'll go elf. Elf, good. They get extra stuff. What you cooking, anyway? Hey. Gotta love the green skin option that nobody has ever picked in any game. That's weird. Why though? I ain't done laying hands on this person yet, so... There's too many voice sliders.
Everything you've heard, completely true.
You leave me no choice!
Oh.
How much is this going to cost me exactly?
It's a very long slider with 2 options on it.
How much is this going to cost me exactly?
Gonna go ahead
Leave
and
me no choice.
pick the British voice. That's just the way Dragon Age do, unfortunately. There's not a lot we can... Oh, okay, we got a lot of fucking, a lot of hands we can lay on this bin. What? What is this slider? Oh, okay. It's a super large elf ears, so to hear the... Ear position, always very crucial. Up. Well, okay, how is up down? Yeah! Up and all the way to the back. Mm. Kind of deeply wild fucking sliders, honestly. You like the second voice? We can do the second voice.
I just hope I can help.
This one?
I just hope I can help.
You got either American or British. So the one I already had. The one I already had accepted. Okay. No, it's just a deeper woman's voice, you fucking animal. Eye shape. Why? What? I kind of like how deeply suspicious these ones are. Trying to rob me? You can just turn any eyes that way by putting the slider down into the bottom left corner. You can turn them into a Soundgarden music video by putting it into the top right. Eye position, that's gonna be grim. Okay, so if you want, like, incredibly suspicious... That looks so wrong, by the way. Look at that shit. Both of those positions aren't where eyes should be. Eye rotation? Look at that fucking... Okay. It's like if they were on a pendulum. I don't think I really want to mess around with this slider. Oh, you could pick these ones for me? Oh. Hey, Dragon Age, what are we doing here? I mean, I know eyebrows aren't exactly the greatest slider, but... eyelash style. No eyelashes. Just death. I don't think we really need to fuck around with this. Outer iris color. Is that a... does that do anything? Oh, this one does things. Guess you need to look this exacting shade. No, it's just the fucking engine they were given to you. It's like the same reason that Mass Effect Andromeda turned out so fucked. Is that they ended up having to use EA's engine and it sucks. Like, this is like Frostbite. I'm just gonna go ahead and keep it normal. I love that some of these are like a big, wide 3D slider where it's like, but then others are just like, no, you can just presets for this one. Hey, why is this slider an option? I think we can do without scars, but the tattoos on an elf are pretty important. Do varying forms of opacity for them. Some of these look exactly the same as other ones. I'm just throwing that out there. Anything? The skin change? You're gonna have to help me out with this. I mean, this one? Baby, you're not that far off. In this society, elves are like an oppressed underclass in the city. Then why did you say it at all if you didn't think I was gonna linger on it while you took the time to react to it? Like, that's how this do, you know that. Because you get mad if I don't. Yeah, right. I don't know that we really need much in the way of makeup for this. Like, it's gonna be how it is, but we do have to stare at this character's head for like 10,000 years, so if you want any like specific stuff, now's the time to say. Cool. Okay. So that I think that pretty much answers the question, don't it? I think there's no option for that, I imagine, because earrings are something you pick up in game as a character thing. I'm pretty much done. I just want to start playing the game. Earrings are banned in Elf Gel. Okay. Dang. Just stick with the default name if you want. Hey, this is getting a bit standoffish here. If you want dumb, I can do dumb. Like if you wanted stupid, you only had to say. No. Yeah. Okay. That looks like a Gumby made of light. I'm just gonna throw that out there. Oh, good. This is seconds into the game. Oh, help me, Gumby. Well, not anymore.
Tell me why we shouldn't kill you now. The Conclave is destroyed. Everyone who attended is dead. Except for you.
Oh, cool. It's got the old... you think I did it.
You think I'm
Oh,
responsible?
sweet. She does talk. Okay.
Explain this.
I can't.
What do you mean you can't?
I don't know what that is, or how it got there.
You're lying!
We need her, Cassandra.
I don't understand.
Do you remember what happened? How this began?
I remember running. Things were chasing me, and then a woman?
A woman?
She reached out to me, but then...
Go to the forward camp, Liliana. I will take her to the rift.
What did happen?
It will be easier to show you.
That seems problematic.
We call it the Breach. It's a massive rift into the world of demons that grows larger with each passing hour. It's not the only such rift, just the largest. All were caused by the explosion at the Conclave.
An explosion can do that?
This one did. Unless we act, the Breach may grow until it swallows the world. Each time the Breach expands, your mark spreads, and it is killing you. It may be the key to stopping this, but there isn't much time.
You say it may be the key. To doing what?
Closing the Breach. Whether that's possible is something we shall discover shortly. It is our only chance, however. And yours.
You still think I did this? To myself?
Not intentionally. Something clearly went wrong.
And if I'm not responsible?
Someone is, and you are our only suspect. You wish to prove your innocence? This is the only way.
So if I do what you want, will I live through it?
We have no way of knowing. They have decided your guilt. They need it. The people of Haven mourn our most holy, divine Justinia, head of the Chantry. The Conclave was hers. It was a chance for peace between mages and Templars. She brought their leaders together. Now they are dead. We lash out like the sky, but we must think beyond ourselves, as she did. Until the breach is sealed. There will be a trial. I can promise no more. Come. It is not far.
Where are you taking me?
Your mark must be tested on something smaller than the breach.
Yeah, pretty basic. Yeah!
All things in this world are finite.
Open the gate. We are heading into the valley.
Alright, pretty basic.
Pulses are coming faster now. The larger the breach grows, the more rifts appear, the more demons we face.
How did I survive the blast?
They said you stepped out of a rift, then fell unconscious. They say a woman was in the rift behind you. No one knows who. Every
I feel like you kept talking right into the cutscene trigger, Sandra.
Stay behind me!
It's over.
Drop your weapon. Now!
Do you really think I need a staff to be dangerous?
Is that supposed to reassure me?
I haven't used my magic on you yet.
You're right. You don't need a staff, but you should have one. I cannot protect you. Your life is threatened enough as it is.
Drank that health potion.
Take these potions. Maker knows what we will face.
Where are all your soldiers?
At the forward camp, or fighting. We are on our own for now.
Stole a hat. No, I know how
There,
abilities
watch
work.
out! If we flank them, we may gain the advantage.
I got lightning. And fire. Can I loot them? No, I cannot. I just stole the hat.
Up on the hill. It attacks from a distance.
Well, I can handle that one.
One down!
We've done it. I want to see if there's a... Aw, come on. Oh, no, there is loot. And some elf fruit. See, it's very much witchery in that you pick up a lot of fucking plants off the ground to use for potions and stuff. For ancient potions. I look like a Mandalorian elf now. Graphics are pretty good for a 5-year-old game.
Ah! They're falling from the breach!
And curve blow! Okay, so apparently the fire spell I've got panics enemies, which, you know, fair enough. I'd be panicked if I was on fire.
I'm falling back!
What do we got here? Nothing? Alright, better drink a potion. Better drink an ancient potion. The reason I pick Elf Mage is because I always kind of pick Elf Mage in these games, but it's also that you get, like, the double whammy of having to fucking deal with people, because people in this world hate two things, and it's elves and mages.
You can hear the fighting.
Who's fighting?
You'll see soon. We must help them.
Probably I'm not going through there. Hey, that seems like the thing.
Quickly! Before more come through!
I just jam my hand in there, it's fine.
What did you do?
I did nothing. The credit is yours.
You mean this?
Whatever magic opened the breach in the sky also placed that mark upon your hand. I theorized the mark might be able to close the rifts that have opened in the breach's
Turn-based,
wake.
party-based combat is what it
I was
is.
correct.
Meaning it could also close the breach itself.
Possibly. It seems you hold the key to our salvation.
Good to know. Here I thought we'd be ass-deep in demons forever. Varric Tethras, rogue, storyteller, and occasionally unwelcome tag-along.
We all played Dragon Age 2, Varric, it's fine.
Are you with the Chantry, or...?
Was that a serious question?
Technically, I'm a prisoner, just like you.
I brought you here to tell your story to the Divine. Clearly, that is no longer necessary.
Yet, here I am. Lucky for you, considering...
Hey, that shirt's probably a, bad choice. He's a dwarf.
That's a nice crossbow you have there.
Ah, isn't she? Bianca and I have been through a lot together.
You named your crossbow Bianca.
Of course. And she'll be great company in the valley.
Absolutely not. Your help is appreciated, Varric, but...
Have you been in the valley lately, Seeker? Your soldiers aren't in control anymore. You need me.
Ugh.
My name is Solus, if there are to be introductions. I am pleased to see you still live.
He means I kept that mark from killing you while you slept.
So he's just Elf Saitama.
You seem to know a great deal about it all.
Like you, Solus is an apostate.
Technically, all mages are now apostates, Cassandra. My travels have allowed me to learn much of the Fade, far beyond the experience of any Circle mage. I came to offer whatever help I can give with the breach. If it is not closed, we are all doomed, regardless of origin.
And what will you do once this is over?
One hopes those in power will remember who helped, and who did not. Cassandra, you should know, the magic involved here is unlike any I've seen. Your prisoner is a mage, but I find it difficult to imagine any mage having such power.
Understood. We must get to the forward camp quickly.
Well... Bianca's excited.
This way, down the bank. The road ahead is blocked.
We must move quickly.
And now here's the thing, right? You're not in control of a character. You're in control of, like, 4 of them.
Demons ahead!
Glad you brought me now, Seeker?
Activate tactical mode. That's just how we do. So this is the kind of combat that it is. Kill it. Got him.
So, are you innocent?
I don't remember what happened.
That'll get you every time. Should have spun a story.
That's what you would have done.
It's more believable and less prone to result in premature execution.
I hope Liliana made it through all this.
She's resourceful.
Shadow essence.
We will
It's
see
probably
for
for
ourselves at the
spells.
forward camp.
No, I know, it's just, it's also a funny observation. Because some games from the past have not aged well. You'd think it'd be hard for a fire to rage in snow, right? Like, I feel that feels wrong.
Another rift!
We must seal it! Quickly!
They keep coming! Help us!
I'm gonna fuck that rift up. Here I go. Yeah, I mean, they will up until the point where it's like, oh, it's all VR stuff in the future. That'll be the thing that kind of. Oh shit! I leveled up. Your character's leveled up. This increases their health and stats automatically and awards you 1 ability point. Alpharella has reached level 2. Okay, so we got 4 magic trees to go along. 4 schools of magic we can pick from, which is another reason you pick fucking mage. Spirit magic, storm magic, inferno magic, or winter magic. So cold, fire, lightning, and healing. It's been the same forever, though. So, the Spirit Tree gives you... This is just like the first... Because I got 1 point to spend, so we can pick 1 new ability. The Spirit Tree gives you Barrier, which is... I mean, it's a shield spell you can put down. You know what it is. For Storm, we already have Chain Lightning, which is 1 Storm spell. That's what we already got. But we can get Lightning Bolt, which is... Yeah. Big Zap. Or Energy Barrage, which is you launch a salvo of elemental blasts from your staff that homes in on the targets ahead of you. Which is 12. Oh, we got this one over here, Stormbringer. When you are in combat, lightning will periodically strike a random nearby enemy. Well, hold on, we still have 2 other trees. We got Flash Fire, which is ignite an enemy and make them panic. We can get Immolate. You can unleash a massive explosion, leaving enemies in the area burning in agony. or Flashpoint, which is a after you land a critical hit, your next spell cast doesn't trigger a cooldown, which is a passive skill rather than an ability. And Ice Magic gives us Winter's Grasp. You lock a target in a sheet of ice, freezing it in place. Or Fade Step. You let invisible waves of magic carry you forward, so teleport. So I think you want fucking Energy Barrage, right? Yeah, there's a lot, right? Because the passive ability is good. Hell, it's the cooldown on it is 15 seconds. I figure we just get Energy Salvo and then we'll go through the tree. Apply. Active abilities are automatically assigned to an empty slot. Alright, so now we got...
Rift is gone. Open the gate.
Right away, Lady Cassandra.
We are clear for the moment. Well done.
Whatever that thing on your hand is, it's useful.
I mean, we're at level 2, we're gonna be at level 3 at some point. Yeah, you guys are all being very useful, aren't you? Can loot? Oh, refill potions at supply. That's kinda cool, it's like an Estus flask thing. Whoa! Sorry, everyone.
Ah, here they come.
You made it. Chancellor Roderick, this is...
I know who she is. As Grand Chancellor of the Chantry, I hereby order you to take this criminal to Val Royeaux to face execution.
Not to France.
Order me? You are a glorified clerk, a bureaucrat.
And you are a thug, but a thug who supposedly serves the Chantry.
We serve the most holy, Chancellor. As you well know.
Justinia is dead! We must elect a replacement and obey her orders on the matter.
So no one's in charge.
So none of you are actually in charge here.
You killed everyone who was in charge!
Yeah. I wish there was a way to just accept that was you and be like, yep.
Our position here is hopeless.
We can stop this before it's too late.
How? You won't survive long enough to reach the temple, even with all your soldiers.
We must get to the temple. It's the quickest route.
But not the safest. Our forces can charge as a distraction while we go through the mountains.
We lost contact with an entire squad on that path. It's too risky.
Listen to me. Abandon this now, before more lives are lost.
Yeah, that's gonna go away if you ignore it.
How do you think we should proceed?
Why are you asking me?
Now you're asking me what I think.
You have the mark.
And you are the one we must keep alive. Since we cannot agree on our own,
Careful sustained assault. Soldiers will stand with you to ensure arrival. Scouts in the past may be lost. Fast but indirect. Soldiers will act as distraction elsewhere. The problem will be addressed sooner, but there may be more casualties. Let's go on the mountains.
Use the mountain path. Work together. You all know what's at stake.
Leliana, bring everyone left in the valley. Everyone.
On your head be the consequences, Seeker.
Oh, we're going. Claim. Hey, this feels like I'm going the wrong way. Am I going the wrong way?
The tunnel should be just ahead. The path to the temple lies just beyond it.
I guess
What
not.
manner of tunnel is this? A mine?
Part of an old mining complex. These mountains are full of such paths.
And your missing soldiers are in there somewhere?
Along with whatever has detained them.
We shall see soon enough.
Huzzah! Whoa!
Make a take.
That's pretty useful. Dreamer rags. Anything down here I can take? Whoa! Okay, so you don't press circle to cancel out of that, you just press the button again. Okay. Ooh. Treasure? Cotton. Fun fact, there's a big crafting thing in this game and you get a castle to customize. So that's why we're picking up cotton and stuff. Bronto hide? What? Please tell me I get to fight dinosaurs in this game.
Guess we found the soldiers.
That cannot be all of them.
So the others could be holed up ahead.
Our priority must be the breach. Unless we seal it soon, no one is safe.
I'm leaving that to our elven friend here.
Lieutenant, you're alive.
Just barely.
Oh, look at these big fucking gangly weirdos.
as before. You are becoming quite proficient at this.
Yeah, done it twice.
Let's hope it works on the big one.
Thank the Maker you finally arrived, Lady Cassandra. I don't think we could have held out much longer.
Thank our prisoner, Lieutenant. She insisted we come this way.
The prisoner? Then you...
Closing rifts and saving soldiers. It's what I do.
Then you have my sincere gratitude.
The way into the valley behind us is clear for the moment. Go, while you still can.
At once. Quickly, let's move!
The path ahead appears to be clear of demons as well.
Let's hurry before that changes.
Loot!
Down the ladder. That's the way to the temple.
Ooh, fire resistance cowl. Oh, right, I gotta press start. Inventory. Armor. Fire resistance cowl. Oh, it's you need level 6. I don't have level 6. Well, I'm sure I'll get there eventually, and then I can wear a different hat. Oh, that's not climbing down the ladder, you fool! They all figured it out, but she jumped. Hey, made it down that time.
So, holes in the Fade don't just accidentally happen, right?
If enough magic is brought to bear, it is possible.
But there are easier ways to make things explode.
That is true.
We will consider how this happened once the immediate danger is past.
Yeah, so this seems like a real big problem for everyone.
The Temple of Sacred Ashes.
What's left of it?
That is where you walked out of the Fade, and our soldiers found you. They say a woman was in the rift behind you. No one knows who she was.
So these people like flash petrified. That's good. That one's eyes are still on fire. Big open space for combat, but we're not going to do anything with it. Okay. Wait, did that say loot? It did! Corpse robbing. Templar helmet. And then they all stand up and they're like, "Rah."
Reaches a long way up.
You're here, thank the Maker.
Leliana, have your men take up positions around the temple. This is your chance to end this. Are you ready?
No, and then she goes back down.
I'm not sure how to even start getting up to that thing.
No. This rift was the first, and it is the key. Seal it, and perhaps we seal the breach.
Then let's find a way down. And be careful.
Well, I mean, shit seems to be floating just when you're near it.
Hour of our victory. Bring forth the sacrifice.
What are we hearing?
At a guess, the person who created the breach.
Oh, got me down here, so... Okay.
What's going on here?
That was your voice. Most Holy called out to you, but...
What's going on here?
Run when you can! Want them!
We have an intruder. Slay the elk.
You were there! Who attacked? And the Divine, is she... Was this vision true? What are we seeing?
I don't remember.
Echoes of what happened here. The Fade bleeds into this place. This rift is not sealed, but it is closed, albeit temporarily. I believe that with the mark, the rift can be opened, and then sealed properly and safely. However, opening the rift will likely attract attention from the other side.
That means demons! Stand ready!
Oh, good.
Now!
Fight the spiky boy!
We must strip its defenses, wear it down.
Oh, shit.
Quickly! Disrupt the rift! The demon is vulnerable! Now! More coming through the rift!
Well, you keep up the attack sequence until you, get a spell set up, yeah. We got other demons around, or is just this one? Oh, it's dead as fuck, so yeah, go on to the main dude. I do? Oh, I can. Yeah. Keep disrupting. Can I continue? Whoa, that's getting real weird.
Now, seal the rift.
Okay.
Do it.
Pew! Well, we sealed the portal to hell. Credits roll. I like Fiend like it's some kind of art piece.
I didn't know you were awake. I swear.
Why are you frightened? What happened?
That's wrong, isn't it? I said the wrong thing.
I don't think so.
I beg your forgiveness and your blessing. I am but a humble servant.
I guess
You are
closing a
right.
demon door probably,
They say you saved us.
yeah.
The breach stopped growing, just like the mark on your hand. It's all anyone has talked about for the last 3 days.
So you're saying they're happy with me?
I'm only saying what I heard. I didn't mean anything by it. I'm certain Lady Cassandra would want to know you've wakened. She said, at once.
And where is she?
It's impossible to make a non-janky character in this game, by the way. Because that's just kind of how BioWare roll, because they got bought out by EA and then forced to use the Frostbite engine, which nobody knows how to use. Okay, they brought me some elf root. Okay, so because the version of this game I've got is the special edition, I get just a lot of things for free, just for starting out the game. Like, for example, instead of just a regular, normal... Which part? The part about getting a free Staff of the Dragon? Just right out the bat? Some good-ass armor right out the bat? The EA games, because they got bought out by EA, and the corporate mandate was, hey, fucking use the Frostbite engine that's our proprietary engine that nobody else has, and it sucks. Yeah, they gave me, you get a lot of fashion stuff, right? And this is like notably very good armor. What did... Examine. What is this, like, body paint stuff that this armor is? Stone Bear armor. Fair enough. Shokratar. Which is unique heavy armor. I don't think we can do heavy armor. And the other one is this. Oh, and we got light armor of the dragon. You want us using this, which... Oh, we can equip that? What the fuck? Yeah, this helmet doesn't look stupid on us at all. You wanted the paint? Which is just a VAR armor. That is inexplicable that is that way. It's just paint. We also have the stone bear armor if you want more like fuzzy. Oh, it takes the helmet off? Oh, I think I know what it is. Then what do you want, dear? I gotta pick something. Oh.
That's her. That's the Herald of Andraste. They said when she came out of the Fade, Andraste herself was watching over her.
Hush.
Doesn't
Shouldn't disturb.
Doesn't with the armor. It's still on, but it just doesn't with the armor, so they took it off. Upgrades? Okay. Armor schematics. Oh, for all this. Yeah, okay.
That's her. She stopped the breach from getting any bigger.
I heard she was supposed to close it entirely. Still, it's more than anyone else has done. Demons would have had us otherwise.
Why did Lady Cassandra have her in chains? I thought Seekers knew everything.
Chancellor Roderick says that the Chantry wants nothing to do with us. That isn't Chancellor Roderick's decision, sister.
Catherine's gone completely mad. She should be taken to Val Royo immediately, to be tried by whomever becomes divine.
I do not believe she is guilty.
The elf failed, Seeker. The breach is still in the sky. For all you know, she intended it this way. Chain her! I want her prepared for travel to the capital for trial.
Disregard that, and leave us.
You walk a dangerous line, Seeker.
The breach is stable, but it is still a threat. I will not ignore it.
So I'm still a suspect, even after what we just did?
You absolutely are.
No, she is not.
Someone was behind the explosion at the Conclave. Someone Most Holy did not expect. Perhaps they died with the others, or have allies who yet live.
I am a suspect?
You, and many others.
But not the prisoner.
I heard the voices in the temple. The Divine called to her for help.
So her survival, that thing on her hand, all a coincidence?
Providence. The Maker sent her to us in our darkest hour.
Oh, I gotta...
So you've changed your mind about me?
I was wrong. Perhaps I still am. I will not, however, pretend you were not exactly what we needed when we needed it.
The breach remains, and your mark is still our only hope of closing it.
This is not for you to decide.
You know what this is, Chancellor. A writ from the Divine, granting us the authority to act. As of this moment, I declare the Inquisition reborn. We will close the breach, we will find those responsible, and we will restore order, with or without your approval.
This is the Divine's directive. Rebuild the Inquisition of old. Find those who will stand against the chaos. We aren't ready. We have no leader, no numbers. And now, no Chantry support.
But we have no choice. We must act now, with you at our side.
What is the Inquisition of old, exactly? It preceded the Chantry. People who banded together to restore order in a world gone mad.
After, they laid down their banner and formed the Templar Order, but the Templars have lost their way. We need those who can do what must be done, united under a single banner once more.
But aren't you still part of the Chantry?
Is that what you see?
The Chantry will take time to find a new Divine. And then it will wait for her direction.
But we cannot wait. So many Grand Clerics died at the Conclave. No, we are on our own. Perhaps forever.
You're trying to start a holy war.
We are already at war. You are already involved. Its mark is upon you. As to whether the war is holy, that depends on what we discover.
If you're truly trying to restore order, that is the plan.
Help us fix this before it's too late.
Well, it's gonna be now. There really isn't an option for saying no to that. It's the premise of the game. Yeah, there's a goddess. It's not a god. And you know, correspondingly, the leader of the church is always a woman, so yes, you're right. And for some reason, they've completely reset my clothes. And I have an influence bar now. Oh, shit. No but armor, though. I have legit no idea why you decided to... Also, dragon staff, which shoots fire. I don't know, we'll find out, I guess.
Does it trouble you?
If it wasn't enough to close the breach, what use is it?
You did everything we asked of you.
And it still didn't work.
What's important is that your mark is now stable.
No, we get the armor
breach.
forever, but
You've given us
for
time,
some reason they decided we
and
need to put it back
Solas
on.
believes the second attempt might succeed, provided the mark has more power. The same level of power used to open the breach in the first place. That is not easy to come by.
Sounds like fun. Oh,
Clearly
beans.
You have something in mind.
We do. May I present Commander Cullen, leader of the Inquisition's forces.
Such as they are. We lost many soldiers in the valley, and I fear many more before this is through.
This is Lady Josephine Montelier, our ambassador and chief diplomat.
Anderan Atisham.
You speak Elven.
You've just heard the entirety of it, I'm afraid.
And of course, you know Sister Liliana.
My position here involves a degree of...
She is our spy master.
Yes, tactfully put, Cassandra.
That's an impressive bunch of titles.
I mentioned that your mark needs more power to close the breach for good.
Which means we must approach the rebel mages for help.
Yeah.
I still disagree. The Templars could serve just as well.
Nope.
We need power, Commander. Enough magic poured into that mark.
Might destroy us all. Templars could suppress the breach, weaken it, so...
Pure speculation.
I was a Templar. I know what they're capable of.
Unfortunately, neither group will even speak to us yet. The Chantry has denounced the Inquisition, and you specifically.
That didn't take long.
Shouldn't they be busy arguing over who's going to become divine?
Some are calling you, a Dalish elf, the Herald of Andraste. That frightens the Chantry. The remaining clerics have declared it blasphemy, and we, heretics, for harboring you.
Chancellor Roderick's doing, no doubt.
It limits our options. Approaching the mages or Templars for help is currently out of the question.
Just how am I the Herald of Andraste?
People saw what you did at the temple, how you stopped the breach from growing. They have also heard about the woman seen in the rift when we first found you. They believe that was Andraste.
Even if we tried to stop that view from spreading.
Which we have not.
The point is, everyone is talking about you.
It's quite the title, isn't it? How do you feel about that?
It's a little unsettling.
I'm sure the Chantry would agree.
People are desperate for a sign of hope. For some, you're that sign.
And to others, a symbol of everything that's gone wrong.
They aren't more concerned about the breach, the real threat.
They do know it's a threat. They just don't think we can stop it.
The Chantry is telling everyone you'll make it worse.
There is something you can do. A Chantry cleric by the name of Mother Giselle has asked to speak to you. She is not far, and knows those involved far better than I. Her assistance could be invaluable.
Why would someone from the Chantry help a declared heretic?
I understand she's a reasonable sort. Perhaps she does not agree with her sisters. You will find Mother Giselle tending to the wounded in the hinterlands near Redcliffe.
Look for other opportunities to expand the Inquisition's influence while you're there.
We need agents to extend our reach beyond this valley, and you're better suited than anyone to recruit them.
In the meantime, let's think of other options. I won't leave this all to the Herald.
But well, this is the game, right? Is that you go out and build a nation, basically. The Inquisition can unlock new areas for you to explore through scouting operations. Perform the scouting operation in the hinterlands on the Fereld. Yeah, well, the one that you've given me, yes. Go.
We are garnering interest from the capital.
You're not pleased?
I am not convinced we are prepared for the full scrutiny of Val Royeaux.
Oh, it wasn't. The basic idea is you have two nations you can go to. So it's just this is the map screen basically. So you got Fantasy England and Fantasy France. It's not crazy, but like you get to pick, and you can you go between them. It's not like you're locked to one. So it's not a choice at all. It's just where on the map I want to zoom into. This is just explaining how to use the map. So French. We avoided the fighting as best we could. It's every bit as bad as we'd feared. The apostates are mad, attacking anything that moves, and it appears that the Templars here aren't following anyone's orders any longer. We located Mother Giselle and are trying to protect her, but she refuses to leave the refugees until we've ensured their safety. That will be hard to do without troops to push the apostates and the Templars out of the area. Commander Cullen asked me to make inquiries of Master Dennett, a retired horse master of Redcliffe who lives in the area. We tried to contact him about obtaining better horses for the Inquisition, but we've been unable to get through the fighting. Alright, so basically it gives us a new area to go to. Party selection! Well, we've only got 3 characters to choose, so... for the party of 4. It's just a loading screen, don't worry about it.
Herald of Andraste. I've heard the stories. Everyone has. We know what you did at the breach. It's odd for a Dalish elf to care what happens to anyone else, but you'll get no backtalk here. That's a promise. Inquisition Scout Harding, at your service. All of us here, will do whatever we can to help.
Harding, huh? Ever been to Kirkwall's Hightown?
I can't say I have. Why?
You'd be Harding and... No, never mind.
Ugh.
What's the situation out here in the hinterlands?
We came to secure horses from Redcliffe's old horsemaster. I grew up here, and people always said that Dennett's herds were the strongest and the fastest this side of the Frostbacks. But with the Mage Templar fighting getting worse, we couldn't get to Dennett. Maker only knows if he's even still alive. Mother Giselle's at the crossroads helping refugees and the wounded. Our latest reports say that the war's spread there too. Corporal Vale and our men are doing what they can to help protect the people, but they won't be able to hold out very long. You best get going. No time to lose.
And here we are, deposited in the open world! Woohoo! Now there's a exclamation mark. Okay, what do you need?
This might interest you, sir. What is it? This could help us.
What? Dump the elf? What do you mean? Yeah, as soon as I can. When we get other characters. I'm not a big fan of Varric either, to be honest. Goat! We just wandered into something here. Solus, Cassandra, and Varric. Because we've only got the 3 characters.
Apostates have fled to the hills.
Fine work out there. Killing those vultures.
Ooh, that's some silk. I did get a level up, so I should probably do something with that. Yeah, 1 point to spend. What do we want? Probably more storm magic. Well, we got, yeah, the second set of storm stuff came out of the tree. Conductive current. The more magical energy you expend, the more damage your spells do. You wanted the Stormbringer, right? Solus, the bald elf. Lightning will periodically strike a random enemy. Let's do it. This duder. Hey, it's me. I'm the elf man with no hair. Oop, loot. It's an astrarium, apparently. What other power was that? Astrariums allow you to unlock the secrets of the heaven, recreate the images of the constellations by connecting the stars without making the same line twice. I did get the new lightning one. The one about doing more damage. Constellation Judex. Depicted as a downward sword, the constellation Judex is often called the Sword of Mercy in common parlance, even though the sword image was assigned to the stars long before Andraste's time. Judex refer to the concept of justice in ancient Tevinter, and the downturned aspect of the sword indicates a guilty verdict, which in those times generally translated to execution. Okay, what does it give me?
Strange. Where
Oh.
does it lead?
It has beams. Hey, probably those beams lead to treasure, right? It just sets a fire. And all this because I chased a goat. Well, the cool thing about early levels is you're always just a little... Oh, I love him! Come here! Come here! Oh yeah, this is for doing missions. We're back at the base. Alright, let's go down to the village where we're supposed to go, instead of just chasing a goat like an idiot.
Watch your step.
No.
Mother Giselle ought to be around here somewhere.
Hello, corpses. What are you doing here, corpses? I guess it is a war zone.
Inquisition forces. They're trying to protect the refugees.
Looks like they could use a hand. Kill that warrior!
Hold. We are not apostates.
I do not think they care, Seeker.
Loot. Oh, cool! When I got a fire staff equipped, my energy stuff turns to fire. Like even from the spell. Oh, I stepped in the ice trap.
Be ready. More coming our way.
All I want to do is loot, people. No, we will be getting Varric out of here as soon as possible because Varric sucks.
We are victorious once more.
There are mages here who can heal your wounds. Lie still.
Don't touch me, Mother. Their magic is...
Turn to noble purpose. Their magic is surely no more evil than your blade.
What?
Hush, dear boy. Allow them to ease your suffering.
Mother Giselle.
I am. And you must be the one they are calling the Herald of Andraste.
Not through any choice of mine.
We seldom have much say in our fate, I'm sad to say.
So you agree with them?
I don't presume to know the Maker's intentions, for any of us. But I did not ask you to come simply to debate with me.
Then why am I here?
I know of the Chantry's denouncement, and I am familiar with those behind it. I won't lie to you. Some of them are grandstanding, hoping to increase their chances of becoming the new divine. Some are simply terrified. So many good people, senselessly taken from us.
But don't you stand with the rest of the Chantry?
With no divine, we are each left to our own conscience, and mine tells me this. Go to them. Convince the remaining clerics you are no demon to be feared. They have heard only frightful tales of you. Give them something else to believe.
You want me to appeal to them?
If I thought you were incapable, I wouldn't suggest it.
Will they even listen?
Let me put it this way. You needn't convince them all. You just need some of them to doubt. Their power is the unified voice. Take that from them and you receive the time you need.
So I show up, say hello, show them the mark on my hand.
I honestly don't know if you've been touched by fate, or sent to help us, but I hope. Hope is what we need now. The people will listen to your rallying call, as they will listen to no other. You could build the Inquisition into a force that will deliver us, or destroy us. I will go to Haven and provide Sister Leliana the names of those in the Chantry who will be amenable to a gathering. It is not much, but I will do whatever I can.
Corporal Vale is coordinating the Inquisition's efforts in the area. We should speak with him.
So we get to do this for everybody. No, but we can just kind of ignore him. Yeah, right. Alright, so we do need a healer, so like... And he's already got barrier equipped, so yeah. Protective barrier springs into place around you automatically when you're badly injured. That's pretty useful. Mind blast. So you get healing, bzzz. Alright, there we go.
Someone, anyone, please help my wife.
What's wrong with your wife?
She gets sick when the weather's foul. Can't catch her breath like cobwebs in her lungs. Our son Hindle makes a potion that lets her breathe. He's the only one who can make it, but he's joined that cult in the hills. Please, get to him and tell him what's wrong. Without that potion, she'll die.
Yeah, I thought you'd think so. Got a lot to do. Oh, it's a claim, I guess. What does this do? Oh, you put down a flag. Okay, well, I did it.
That's the last of the bread. Going to be a long, hungry night.
These people need food.
There are rams out in the hills. Good eating, cooks easy, and no lords around to kill you for poaching. Too dangerous to go hunting now. More likely to find mages than luck.
Good luck.
So, bring them food, hint hint. Go kill some of them goats.
What did I tell you?
Just what I heard.
Thank you.
I'm pleased to hear it.
Oh, cool, there's a fast travel point. God, that's useful. Oh shit, this is a big map, ain't it? Yeah.
Right, sir, of course.
Very well. Something like that.
I'll keep an eye out.
Thank you.
Actually, let's go kill some rams. What do you need?
Watch yourself. Bandits up ahead. Something anyway, they're blocking the road.
What can you tell me about the attackers on the road?
Little groups. Some of them with bows. They've got better armor than most around here. It's too many for us. If you head out there, careful you don't get flanked. They don't take prisoners.
You don't think they're bandits?
Bandits wait until people are vulnerable, then hit them fast so nobody escapes. These bastards show themselves too early. They care more about driving people away than taking loot. They're either stupid, or they're more than just bandits. And they're too well armed for stupid.
Thanks for the warning.
It's a big snackhead, okay. Yeah, let's go do the cult one. Is there not a thing for it? There is not. Okay.
Bandits ahead!
I doubt that's the last of them.
Reinforced shield. Can't use shields. Yeah. Oh, it's like, oh, I'm suddenly on fire because someone thought at me too hard. Cool.
According to my research, the ancient elves may have set up wards near here. If we can find the artifacts they used, it may help strengthen this area against tears.
Yeah, cool, that guy just lit me on fire with his mind.
And Duran Atishan. I did not expect to see another Dalish blood here. My name is Miris. By your weapons, I see you come ready for battle. Perhaps we face a common enemy in these demons.
Are you fighting the demons on your own?
Fighting the demons is pointless. There will always be more, and I have no means of closing the rifts. But I have heard of elven artifacts that measure the veil. They may tell us where new rifts will appear. I was not expecting so many demons, however. I believe one of the artifacts is nearby. Can you help me reach it?
It sounds worth investigating.
Thank you. It shouldn't be too much farther ahead. Thank you for joining me. I do not think I could have done this alone.
What took you away from your clan?
They were all killed by a demon that our keeper was foolish enough to summon. I am the only survivor of Clan Vernen. I was searching for another clan that would take me in when the breach appeared. Now, I'm doing whatever I can to help with this madness.
Ooh.
You, Black. Can you manage it?
Keep getting like longbows and stuff. Well, I mean...
What manner of fire is that?
I have heard of this, but never seen it before. It is called Veil Fire. It is a form of sympathetic magic, a memory of flame that burns in this world where the veil is thin.
Loot. 65 gold and a schematic for a dagger. Don't think you need much fucking, diagrams for that, but okay. It's a knife, it's not like it's that, impressive a thing.
I can sense elven magic somewhere nearby.
Do you think it could be from the Elven Ruins?
It should react to the strength of the veil.
Yes, the wards are helping to strengthen the veil. This area should be safer for travelers now.
My influence bar go up.
What are those runes? Never seen their like before.
Well, that should prove useful. And it seems the ancestors left something for me as well. Interesting. I believe our alliance is concluded. Go in peace, stranger.
Where's she at?
I will be here when you're ready.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not sure daggers really like need much.
I believe our alliance is concluded. Go in peace, stranger.
Mana, Mahalani. There are few in this world I can trust without my own people turning against me. Have I not proven myself? I'm of your blood, and I may be able to use what you found.
Perhaps you're right. Here, take it. Go
Acquired amulet of power. That's a good amulet to have, yo. Accessories. Amulet of power. Oh, item level 10. I can't use it yet. Oh, restriction Solace only. Well, I guess I need to give it Solace then, because... Well, you know.
Good luck out there.
By the end of Hardin Hightown, almost every character is revealed as a spy or a traitor.
Wait, you read my book?
It was in the Inquisition library. Everyone but Donnan turned out to be in disguise. Is that common?
Are we still talking about books, or are you asking if everyone I know is a secret agent?
Are there many tricksters in Dwarven literature?
A handful, but they're the exception. Mostly they're just honoring the ancestors. It's very dull stuff. Human literature. Now there's where you'll find the tricky, clever, really deceitful types.
Yeah, they'll just talk, like, if you let them.
Not really. Dwarves write how they want things to be. Humans write to figure out how things are.
Just rumors.
Plus 5 gold. Okay, it's just someone left 5 gold on the ground. Well, you became very dramatic when I put the waypoint on you. Jesus Christ.
Thanks for your help. The Mages and Templars don't seem to care who gets caught in their war. The refugees here are in dire need of help. If the war doesn't kill them, cold or starvation will.
What can you tell me about the man who's supposed to be getting horses for the Inquisition?
Horsemaster Dennett. He lives on a farm to the west. Tough old fella. We haven't heard from him. Best we can tell, he's holed up until the Mages and Templars are done killing each other.
What can you tell me about the bandits blocking the road?
Only that they're making it hard to get supplies or reinforcements to these refugees. They're better equipped than I'd expected. They must have gotten lucky pickings of them.
You were concerned about refugees starving.
Yes. Many of them brought food, but they expected to be home by now, or safe in a city. There's a hunter up the hill who has some ideas.
Farewell.
And you as well.
Stabilize areas by sealing Fey drifts, expanding the reach of the Inquisition by setting up new camps, and completing quests to gain power and influence. Spending power on scouting opportunities at the war table to unlock new opportunities. Cool. Do need to get going, but that's cool. So oh, that's what's happening down there. So we'll pick this up next time and, I don't know, find the Horsemaster.